Welcome to Class 8 Science chapter The Invisible Living Word. The question is, Aanandi took two test tubes and marked them A and B. She put 2 spoonfuls of sugar solution in each of the test tubes. In test tube B, she added a spoonful of yeast. Then she attached 2 incompletely inflated balloons to the mouth of each test tube. She kept the setup in a warm place, away from sunlight. Part 1. What do you predict will happen after 3 to 4 days? She observed that the balloon attached to test tube B was inflated. What can be a possible explanation for this? We are given 4 options for that. We will analyze them in detail. Part 2. She took another test tube, 1/4 filled with lime water. She removed the balloon from test tube B so the gas did not escape. She attached the balloon to the test tube with lime water and shook it well. What do you think she wants to find out? What if I told you that something so tiny you cannot even see it can blow up a balloon? Let us find out how. Before we dive into Aanandi's experiment, let us remember something important. Yeast is a tiny microorganism. It belongs to the fungi group. Just like us, yeast respires. It breaks down sugar to release energy. And during this process, it releases carbon dioxide gas. That is what makes those bubbles in bread dough, making it soft and fluffy. Here is Aanandi's setup. 2 test tubes, both have sugar solution, both have balloons attached. But look carefully. Only test tube B has yeast added. Test tube A has no yeast. She keeps them in a warm place away from sunlight. This is a controlled experiment. The only difference between A and B is the yeast, and after 3 to 4 days, the balloon on test tube B inflates. Something invisible is producing gas. What could it be? After 3 to 4 days, Aanandi observed something amazing. The balloon on test tube A stayed the same, no change at all. But the balloon on test tube B was inflated. Why? Remember, yeast respires. It breaks down the sugar solution and releases carbon dioxide gas. This gas has nowhere to go except up into the balloon. That is what inflates it. Let us quickly check a few options and see why some of these do not work. Option A says water evaporated. But the setup is only warm, not boiling, and it is away from sunlight. Not enough evaporation to inflate a balloon. Option B says warm air expanded. But both test tubes are in the same warm place. If that were true, both balloons would inflate. Only B inflated. Option D says sugar reacted with warm air. But test tube A also has sugar in warm air. No gas there. The only difference is yeast, so the gas must come from yeast. Option C is correct. Okay, so we have established that yeast produces a gas that inflates the balloon. But Aanandi wants to go further. She wants to know exactly which gas it is, and for that, she uses a very clever test. Aanandi takes another test tube with lime water. Lime water is a solution of calcium hydroxide and it is clear like water. Now, here is the magic. Carbon dioxide gas has a special property. When you pass CO2 through lime water, it turns milky or cloudy. This happens because CO2 reacts with calcium hydroxide to form calcium carbonate, a white insoluble solid that makes the water look milky. This is the standard test for carbon dioxide. So Aanandi shakes the gas from the balloon through the lime water. If it turns milky, the gas is CO2 confirmed. And here are our answers. For part 1, option C, yeast produced the gas that inflated the balloon. And for part 2, Aanandi is testing whether that gas is carbon dioxide using the lime water test. Here is what to remember. 1. Yeast is alive. It respires and releases carbon dioxide gas. 2. In any experiment, change only one thing at a time. Aanandi changed only the yeast, so any difference must be because of yeast. 3. The lime water test is your go-to test for carbon dioxide. Milky water means CO2 is present. From the bread on your table to the idli batter in your kitchen, yeast is quietly at work all around you, and now you know exactly how to prove it. Keep learning and keep growing. See you in the next question.